Hi, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Our devotion for today, November 15th, 2022, is from Psalm 36, verses 5 and 6. Your steadfast love, O Lord, extends to the heavens, your faithfulness to the clouds. Your righteousness is like the mountains of God, your judgments are like the great deep. Man and beast you save, O Lord. Our devotion is a short 2 verses of the psalm, but it is a lot to contemplate and meditate upon. The steadfast love, that is the hesed of the Lord, extends to the heavens. Think about that statement for a moment. We on earth look up to the heavens, but we see the sky first. The heavens are beyond the sky. Think how gigantic God's steadfast love must be, that it reaches up to and beyond the sky that we see, all around the earth. The statement is offered again, slightly restated, your faithfulness to the clouds. God's loyalty to us, his faithfulness to his creation, is just as great as his steadfast love. It is just as massive as it pushes upward to the clouds. Imagine how safe and protected and cherished we would feel knowing this to be true. And so we should. The Lord's righteousness is like the mountains of God, we're told. Well, what are mountains like? They are immense objects that will not be moved without considerable effort being extended to do so. They have a wide base, which makes them difficult to travel around, and they stretch upward to the sky, sometimes bursting through the clouds. The Lord's righteousness, therefore, is a very difficult thing to move. God's righteousness, which is also his justice, remains intact, and everything is applied to it. It will not be swayed. So the Lord has both an enormous capacity to love and an immovable capacity to be just. As a result, the psalmist tells us that the Lord's judgments are like the great deep. Like an ocean, for example. We're unable to see the fullness of what the Lord's judgments are. We can't see to the bottom of the ocean, so we don't know all the intricacies of what's going on. We don't know everything that's contained in the ocean in the area where we're looking. We're unable to really comprehend the ocean in all its fullness, the true depth, measure, and complexity of it, and all that's contained in it. And this is just like the Lord's judgments. Our limited capacity mentally is certainly challenged in trying to comprehend, trying to understand God's judgments. And yet it is in and through these attributes of the Lord that he has decided to save his creation, human and animal alike. Great is the Lord's love. Great is the Lord's mercy. Great is the Lord's justice. And they are all greatly to be praised. Give thanks to the Lord for each of them today. Go in peace. Serve the Lord.